Yo, what's up guys? In this quick tutorial we will learn how to make these really simple but cool looking wavy circle burst animations in After Effects. And yeah, as I said, they're super easy, we don't need any plugins, and yeah, I'd say let's just go. So let's make a new composition, of course, and let's first of all right click in here and let's just add a solid for the background, and I'll just give it a dark gray color, just like this. And now we can select the solid and just press Ctrl D to duplicate this. And yeah, let's select the upper layer to apply the only and most important effect for this one. So let's just select this and look for radio waves, which should be under generate, and just apply this on the upper layer. And yeah, now we can see we get these weird looking lines, and yeah, to look like this we have to change a few settings in here. So let's first of all change the color to white, just like this. And yeah, now we can see, let's just bring this back. Now we can see this will just go on forever, and yeah, we don't want this. We want this to stop somewhere, so we don't want endless circles. So let's first of all change the lifespan from 10 to something like 3, and now we can see they will disappear after a short time. And yeah, let's change a few more settings. So let's first of all bring down the end whiteness to 0, so they will just fade out. And let's also bring the start whiteness to something like 15 or 18, so it will be a bit thicker. And yeah, now we can see this already looks super cool. Maybe we can also change the fade out time, so it will be a bit brighter to something like 2.5. So yeah, the opacity will be higher at the beginning and then just fade out more slowly. And yeah, I think this looks super cool, and you can already use this in some kind of projects maybe. But I think a really nice addition to this one is the turbulent displacement effect, which you can find under distort. And yeah, let's just apply this one, and now we have these super cool wavy lines. And yeah, again, here are a lot of settings which you can play around with, but in this case I just like the default settings. But of course you can just play with the size or with the amount. This is 100% up to you basically. Maybe this is too much, but yeah, you can just make really cool effects with this one. Of course you can just duplicate this a few times and play around with the opacity and size by pressing Ctrl D and moving them around, and S for size, and maybe displace them on the timeline. But yeah, you basically have endless options with these ones, and you can be creative and use them in whatever kind of project you like. And yeah, that's it for this tutorial. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.